Hi everyone, welcome back to All Is Mine Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card on what is happening next in your career. So for pile 1, we have this gorgeous amethyst Tao generator. The shape of this crystal naturally has a Tao is basically where there's a triangle with 3 sides paired with 7 sides, and it keeps going. Basically, it's a transmitter and a channeling stone as well. This is definitely one of my favorite pieces in my collection, but this is pile 1. For pile number 2, we have this gorgeous QUAN compassion stone generator here. This is a copper-based mineral sourced in China, I believe. It also has turquoise and chrysocolla in it, so it's a heart-activating stone as well. And then for pile number 3, we have this gorgeous little aquamarine generator here. Super beautiful. Throat chakra for pile 3, heart chakra for pile 2, and then crown chakra for pile 1. Now, before we get started, I wanted to show you something really cool my daughter and I worked on yesterday. We actually went to a candle making workshop here. So this is my daughter's candle, her manifestation candle. Super beautiful. We got to pick out our flowers and herbs and stones. We actually brought a few too. So hers is a vanilla and sage scent. Very warm and cozy. And then I actually created a candle for my channel. So this is my All Is Mine candle. This one has pink sugar, amber, rosemary, sage, patchouli, and dragon's blood in it. So this is what mine looks like on the inside. But we're going to be burning this cutie today. We're going to see how it lights up. And this is actually, if you're interested in these custom candles, it's by a company called Candles with a Q. So it's QUANDLES LLC, and you can actually order from her online. She's just amazing. So it was a really awesome class yesterday. I met some really special souls. Oh my gosh, I'm just noticing too this little flower agate. I don't know if you can see it, maybe the light's too bright, but this little flower agate has a heart in the center. Wow, and it's so funny because I really didn't try to face that up. I mean, I just kind of popped it in there and let it go where it wanted to. But it's pretty exciting. I feel like there's just a lot of love put into these beautiful candles that we made, and it was a definite, like, very special Cancer new moon activity that we did yesterday. So hopefully you can see this. I'm going to place this little guy right here, and hopefully it brings some beautiful energy to all of you. And yeah, so if you need some time to pick out your piles, feel free to pause the video and I will meet you in your pile or piles. Welcome pile 1. If you chose the Amethyst Tao generator, this is going to be your pile. So I'm very curious to see how these turn out. I was going to film a few days ago, but I've just been so busy with so much going on, so I'm happy I could get to it today, and it's on a really special day, so let's go ahead and jump right in. So first we have card number 4. Life is better together. Seek assistance from your community. Connect with family, friends, or others who support you. It can be as simple as making a phone call. Interesting. Maybe some of you are going to be getting together with some coworkers or colleagues. We have card number 30, surrounded by prosperity. Your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the unknown is beyond measure. Wow, okay, that's gorgeous. Wow. Maybe for pile one here, I feel like maybe some of you and your colleagues or coworkers are creating something together here, something that's going to be very prosperous and abundant. Wow, we have uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Yeah, something that you're working on, pile one, is going to be a huge success. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Interesting here. Let's keep going before I say any more. Damsel. Light attributes. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Shadow attributes. Waiting for a knight to provide for you. Seduction by romantic illusion. I feel like pile one, you are the type of person who takes care of yourself. You can pay your own bills. You don't rely on anyone here. And if you're not there yet, you're very well on your way to it here. It's like it's that energy where you're your own boss here. Like you handle your stuff without a doubt. We have card number 15, trine, sextile, symbiosis. Okay, there's a lot of like surrounding energies with you in regards to your career here. We have Gaia. Spend time with nature to be healed, soothed, and regroup. Protecting the planet, herbalism, livestock, or working with nature could be for you. The universe is working with you. Believe in its subtle magnetism to guide you. Interesting. That's really gorgeous energy. We have stability. Your financial future promises to be stable and prosperous. Take control of your finances and create stability in your life. Excellent time to take action on any money-related ventures. Yeah, this is crazy. I just feel like pile one, what's next in your career here is that you are going to be working on a big project here, and it feels like you have like a group of people you're working with. This could even be like some of you who are part of, I mean, for some reason I'm hearing Peace Corp. I don't exactly know what that is, but I mean, it could be something for the planet or the collective at large, or maybe some of you could be doing stuff for the environment here, working with a big group of people. But whatever it is, it's like you have this really brave, beautiful energy. We also have work hard in silence. Okay, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's like I feel like a lot of you, pile one, you don't talk about what you're going to do, you do it here. And it's like you're working, it just feels like you're working on something really magical here, something that's going to be very prosperous for you in the long run. We have guardian angel. For some of you, this could have been something you channeled from like your spirit team or one of your spirit guides. Also, some of you feel like a guardian angel to the people that you're collaborating with here. It's almost like you see this turtle, he has all these little fishies around him or her, and it's like these people, they trust you, they're holding faith in you, they feel like you're uncovering this beautiful idea here. It's like you're on to something next, something new, something innovative here in your career. We have protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Okay, that is interesting. Let me see if I can find space for all of these. We have school. The answer that you're seeking involves going to school. Pile number 1, I feel like some of you very well might be going to school to be some sort of like an environmentalist or scientist, even something to do with the planet here. Maybe some of you have already graduated from this, but I definitely feel like what's next for you in your career is coming up with this brilliant idea that really helps the planet at large, something for the collective here. Hang on one second, let me close my door. I have the AC on because it is so hot outside, so one second. All right, we are back. Okay, so we also have nutrition here. Your conduct healing work. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Interesting. Some of you could be nutritionists here. Some of you could be like in agriculture as well. Maybe some of you like learned something to do with nutrition, or some of you it's like you really understand. Some of you might want to go to school to be a nutritionist very well. It's almost like pile number 1, it's almost like you are able to sustain yourself like in a very natural way here, and it just feels like you have a lot of people flocking to you for your brilliant ideas here, for the things that you're creating here on this planet. Let me move my candle a little bit just so I can try and squeeze these in. I didn't realize it would be so many cards. Hang on, let me rearrange real quick. Okay, so we have one more card here. Oh my goodness, we have abundance. Okay, pile number 1. You are definitely doing something really special. But this is going to be extremely abundant, extremely prosperous here. It's like we have stability, abundance, prosperity, treasure, symbiosis here. You're definitely going to be discovering something that feels like it's going to help the collective at large, or it's like you're going to be sharing your knowledge on whatever this truth is that you have discovered or uncovered here. It feels like you're not even sitting with the intentions of like a bunch of wealth coming in, but that's what's attracting it. It's because you are doing this for a good cause here, whatever this is, and it's like you're manifesting something in silence here. Look, we have gold here, we have gold here, abundance, all these coins. This is wild. Sorry, let me see if I can just rearrange a little bit more. But yes, pile 1, I feel like if you haven't received this message yet, I feel like your spirit team is about to unveil this to you here with this guardian angel. It's like your spirit team is looking out for you, and they know that you're destined for something really great here, something very prosperous. It says, your attention is being drawn to the infinite nature of reality. That which exists outside the known is beyond measure. So, pile 1, whatever this is, this idea that you channel, this idea that you already have, or something that you're working on, it's going to be, it feels like just on this really large scale here. And I feel like you're going to attract a lot of beautiful souls that you really connect with here. It could even be upwards of 3 people, two or 3 people directly. Yeah, it could be it could be upwards of like 3 people. It could be even more than that though, because I see like groups of people here. And some of you are going to be working with 2 people, 3 people, 4 people. But it's like you're definitely going to cultivate this community here. But whatever it is, it's going to be very abundant. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Spirit some questions here. Now, what does pile 1's spirit team want them to know about what's next in money and career? We have the Queen of Swords. Some of you could be an air sign, doesn't have to be. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my cards here right now. They're acting really funny. Okay, what does pile 1 spirit team want them to know about what is next in money and career? Wow, the King of Pentacles. Some of you could have Earth in your chart as well, or be an Earth sign. What does pile 1 spirit team want pile 1 to know about what is coming in next in money and career? So some of you could find a really stable partner here to work with. It's like you two bounce ideas seamlessly off of each other. It's like one of you has a lot of great knowledge, and then one of you has like business expertise as well, and like a lot of other connections. But it feels like you two, or however many people you're working with, are going to be extremely successful in it. You're going to find a lot of achievements and victories within whatever it is that you're working on here. We do have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so it's like you two are going to come up with this grand idea here, and it feels like it's being channeled from your spirit team. One of you might be guided to go back to school here to learn whatever it is that you need. But some of you have already even graduated from school and already know and or already on that path is what I'm trying to say here. But whatever it is going to be extremely abundant. So what should pile 1 be aware of in their career? What should pile 1 be aware of? Please and thank you, Spirit. We have the Page of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. I feel like this career here is definitely going to be a journey. It's going to be, I feel like a lot of you might even travel a lot, or you have to explore different countries or different methods of how to get this new career change or advancement or business down and precise is what I'm trying to say here. Some of you, I mean, it feels like this person that you work with is either going to turn into a soulmate or they already are a soulmate here. This could also suggest that you're going to meet your soul tribe here, your soul family on this mission. And that's what I felt a lot in this oracle reading as well. It's like people are going to love the cause. They're going to love your product. They're going to love your ideas or your business, whatever this is here. And it's like people are going to naturally flock to whatever it is. Now, let's see. Are there any potential blocks for pile 1 in their money and career? Just saw the High Priestess. She didn't flip. Any potential blocks for pile 1 in money and career? Please and thank you, Spirit. Potential blocks. 3 of Cups. Okay. Any potential blocks? Okay. So We have the Three of Cups, Temperance, the Five of Wands, and then the Fool here. So it feels like sorry, my dog just barked. But it feels like for potential blocks here, it could be that the people that you're working with here, hold on one second. Sorry about that. Now, where was I? So it feels like for some of you here, there could end up being some arguments with certain colleagues or people that you're collaborating with here. And it feels like sometimes you want to break off on your own here. And that's for some of you. And then for others, potential blocks could be that maybe it's like you're spending more time, getting together with your friends rather than working. Or it's like when you all meet up together, it's like you end up chatting and hanging out more, maybe having a drink or two. That could even be where some arguments start here, and then it's like you feel like, okay, well, maybe trying to have this whole group in unison is too hard. And that's where you would want to split off. But Spirit's really saying here that if you moderate, the time that you use like to focus on the business here, that it'll help alleviate any of this conflict or like too much time hanging out. You see what I'm saying? Now, let's go ahead and see if Spirit has any tips for success. Do we have any tips for success for our lovely pile ones? Okay, as I said, success, the success card pops out. Any tips for pile one? Tips for success? Oh, wow, we have like a couple other cards that flipped over here. I didn't see those flip, so I'm just going to keep them in mind here. I feel like this maybe was a part of like the blocks here. I feel like maybe some of you don't want to possibly listen to other people's ideas. That's for some of you here, but let's keep going. Tips for success. So we have the Six of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and Strength here, which is so gorgeous. We have also the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So Spirit is basically saying that they don't want you to throw in the towel here. Like, you will see your success and your victory, your prosperity here. For some of you, it could test your strength here. But Spirit really wants you to stay determined on whatever this project or career is, whatever this schooling is. Because you are going to be victorious here. You will gain popularity in whatever niche that you're in. It does feel like it is something health related, something with the planet at large, something for the collective here, something for the betterment of humanity. But it's quite gorgeous energy. I absolutely love it. Well, hopefully you did too, my lovely pile ones. If you did, feel free to comment down below, let me know, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye, pile one. Welcome, pile two. If you chose the QUAN generator, this is your reading. So it's quite interesting. This generator, you can't really tell on the table, but it kind of leans a little bit. But I thought it was quirky and unique, so it was called to me. So We'll see how this plays into your reading or if it does at all. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We have card number 17, safe and surrounded by love. Keep your heart open and know that you are being protected. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. We have card number 10, every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. Interesting. Right away, it feels like some of you might be going through some work transition, or maybe you're considering a transition of some kind. But Spirit really wants you to know that you are surrounded by love. And QUAN is, I believe, the Chinese goddess of compassion here. So maybe something to do with your heart chakra is a big deal when it comes to your work. But Spirit is saying that you are surrounded by love here. Listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. There could be something going on in your career right now. Let's keep going before I say any more. Choosing your path. All is possible. That's gorgeous. Right away, it's like some of you could be deciding to go on a new journey here in regards to your work and career. If you're not thinking about that now, that could be very well coming to you in the future here. Fellow travelers, support is all around you. Oh my gosh, it's just like this card. It's like you're surrounded by love and you are supported here. Look at that, so gorgeous. There's a peacock here, a rainbow, two peacocks actually. This beautiful Mother Nature scenery here. I feel like Spirit really wants you to go out in nature here and really take time to breathe in some fresh air, put your feet in the grass here, maybe ground yourself a little bit. Trust in the universe's plan for you here. It feels like you're definitely on some new journey. Pile 2. We have Rebel. Light attributes. Challenges authority to effect social change. Rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Shadow attributes. Rejects legitimate authority out of anger. Rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Interesting. Some of you could be Aquarius or could have a prominent Aquarius placement in your chart. Doesn't have to be. I feel like some of you here, I feel like something maybe happened in the work setting that you just don't agree with here. And I feel like you're opening yourself up to new possibilities. We have 34 North Node Future. That's gorgeous. That is a badass card, okay? I love that. Some of you are shifting into your North Node right now. I feel like something you're doing just isn't jiving with you anymore. We have trust. The universe is asking you to trust your needs will be met. There is a spiritual reason why you're experiencing this cycle. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guides. Exactly. That's exactly how I was feeling. Now, I just want to let y'all know, I pulled these cards like maybe 4 or 5 days ago. I don't look at them and they were just sitting there, and this is just blowing my mind right now. The universe is asking you to trust your needs will be met. You're surrounded by love. Support is all around you. This is blowing my mind right now. Arguments. Be on guard with who you deal with in terms of money-related matters. Make sure everything is in order to avoid monetary problems. There could be some financial disputes. I feel like this is connected with something that happened in the workplace that just is not jiving with you, pile 2. Hopefully I wasn't calling you pile 1. I feel like I feel like that's triggering your North Node purpose here. And I feel like you are thinking outside the box here of different ways that you could use your gifts to really make money here. Wow, we have there is something better. Take a look at this card, pile number 2, and I would love for you to take a deep inhale and then an exhale. There is something better for you, pile 2. I feel like you know it in your heart. I feel like subconsciously, like you just know that this is triggering something special for you for what is next in your career. You are heavily supported here. You're surrounded by love. You know, take advantage of taking things slowly as you consider your options. It's like, I feel like there might even be a multitude of things that you could even do here. And I feel like Spirit wants you to go out into nature here, take some time to clear your mind. And I feel like once you're in that meditative, relaxing state, I feel like you are going to come up with this grand idea here, or something's going to happen or trigger something that's part of your destiny here. We have divine timing. Absolutely. That's crazy. Absolutely. I feel like this is all happening for a reason right now, pile number 2. We have infinite abundance. Okay. You're fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. So gorgeous. It's like, I don't even think you have to worry about finances. I mean, I know deep down we all kind of do sometimes, unless you're financially free already, which I'm sure, I don't know. I mean, you very well could be. And that's dope if you are. I wish I was. But whatever this is, like, trust that your needs are going to be met here. We also have environmentalist. Okay, so you might be connected also to pile 1 if you were interested in it. Check it out. I got this huge vibe of like environmentalism there at that group. So if it calls to you, feel free. It says you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. There's something really magical about this pile. I just feel like you're supposed to do something collectively as well. Something that's like outside of your norm. Trust. We have trust again. We have it twice. Okay, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Yes, some of you already know what this is here. And I feel like it's a matter of you trusting that instinct here, trusting that your spirit guides are guiding you towards this new journey here, this divine purpose. So, wow, okay, so we have cleanse. Some of you would really benefit from getting out into like the ocean or some water. If you're not close by any water, I would definitely maybe draw a spiritual bath here. Maybe really release whatever you're holding on to, whatever this argument was. This could be like about something that you don't agree with in the work setting here, or it could be some like a money disagreement. Maybe you didn't get the raise that your company promised you for, but it's triggering your North Node purpose here. And everything is happening for a reason at this time. Okay, pile number 2. So let's go ahead and dive into the tarot here. Let's ask a few questions. What does pile 2's spirit team want pile 2 to know about what is next in their money and career situation? Wow. This is something connected to your legacy here. This is generational wealth that is going to be coming in for you. Something that's going to support your family for like, I'm hearing like decades or possibly even centuries here. Okay, so That's pretty huge. Something that's going to be extremely abundant here. It's going to be infinite. What does pile 2 spirit guides want them to know? The Lovers. Okay. Let's get one more. And the 4 of Swords. So pile number 2, this is, I feel like, a really big message here. Again, with this idea of healing from whatever this argument situation was, this disagreement, and really taking time out to meditate and reflect here. And it's like your spirit team or spirit guides are going to help you channel this idea if you haven't already. Now, this could be something that has to do with like animals, Mother Nature, the environment, being an environmentalist. My brother was actually an environmentalist as well. He was one of the most amazing people that I ever knew. Unfortunately, he passed away in 2021 in May. So I miss him very much, and this card makes me think of him. He was a Taurus, born on 4/20. It was so interesting. I actually saw the clock at 4:20 before I started this reading, but yeah, he was just, I can't even say enough good things about my brother Scott. And it feels like, and he has so much integrity, and I feel like you do too, pile 2. And that's where I feel like something in the workplace isn't jiving with you. And I feel like this is something that you are being called to really reflect on for your future here. Maybe bounce some ideas off of your husband or wife here, your loved ones. Or this could even be you really connecting with your higher self here, because it's like you already know what this this plan or idea is here. And it's definitely something connected to your legacy, something that's going to bring in generational wealth for you and your family and your loved ones for years or decades, centuries to come here. Now, let's continue. What should pile 2 be aware of in their career at this time? 7 of Pentacles. What should pile 2 be aware of? Let's have one more. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 5 of Swords. So if you haven't experienced this nasty argument yet, Spirit wants you to be aware that it could potentially happen here. And I feel like it definitely has something to do with the money that you're making right now. It's like you're like looking at and waiting for this money to come in here, and I feel like it might cause some sort of like an argument with a boss or a colleague or your supervisor or whatever it is here. And it's like Spirit really wants you to take a deep dive into whether this investment of your time and your energy is giving you what it really needs here. Like, is it balancing you out? Is it causing you or creating that stability that you're looking for here? Are you feeling like you are achieving your goals here? Like, are you proud? You know, are you feeling like you and this company are collaborating? Like, do you feel like you're all like-minded here? But I definitely feel like Spirit wants you to be aware that if this argument hasn't happened already, that it very well could come in very soon here. If it has for some of you here, it's like Spirit's wanting you to really look at whether this investment is really worthy of your time. What are some potential blocks for pile 2 in money and career? Potential blocks? Potential blocks for pile number 2, please and thank you. Okay. So, Spirit is basically saying here that you might have a little bit of fear of releasing yourself from this current work contract here. I feel like some of you do make very generous income here, but I feel like for your talent and your expertise, I feel like you could be or should be making more here. It's almost like you feel like they're cheating you of what you're really owed here. And it's almost like Spirit's saying that some of you really want to break free here, but some of you might be a little bit concerned of your finances. And of course, don't make any major moves if you're not ready or if you don't have a savings, or you know what I'm saying? Like, and of course, I cannot give you financial advice here. But you know what I'm saying? Like, trust your instincts here. Like, don't do something that you know that's going to screw you up. But this is a potential block here. It's like you have this fear of releasing from this contract that you're in currently. Okay, let's keep going. You know, it's quite interesting. My old GM, I worked with him for like maybe 4 years at my current job, and he saved up. He said I think it was like he saved up like 2 full years worth of savings here, like at his work, and then he was able to like leave his job. But then, of course, I think like maybe 6 months later, I think he was done doing his resting period and he got a job offer somewhere else. But you know, I thought that was really cool that he was able to do that, because you know, it's great to have like a comfortable savings where you're not stressing out. Okay, so let's go ahead and see some tips for success for you. Tips for success in pile 2's career. Please and thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Tips for success. Yeah. So, Spirit is wanting you to hold on, you know, if you're comfortable in doing so, hold on as long as you can in your current place here. Maybe give yourself a nice little vacation or put in for some extra days off to go visit nature here, go on a hike or go somewhere where you can get into some water even, just to cleanse your field. But Spirit is very much so saying that you are going to hear a call from your spirit guides here, and it's going to feel extremely creative here, something very fruitful. It's almost like you're going to think of one idea, and then it's going to like unravel like 10 more things that can connect with it, like webs, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels like something that's going to be very expansive. But Spirit wants you, once you do receive this message and this information here, Spirit's wanting you to think about how you can logically put this material or work or whatever this business is together. Like, figure out everything from A to Z, you know, getting your business license and maybe saving up for inventory or product creation or whatever it is. It does largely feel like this is going to be like a very solid, stable business. This is like something that, like I said, again, it's going to be like generational wealth here, which is super gorgeous. I absolutely love this. It's like you're going to think of something really outside the box here, pile number 2. Spirit's really asking you to trust in your spirit team, trust in the divine, trust in Mother Earth here. And this is going to help shift you into your North Node purpose, which is really gorgeous. And I know it's quite interesting. I mean, like, I'm filming this on the Cancer new moon, and I believe we're shifting nodal axes today. We're going into Aries and Libra nodes, so maybe that is like one of your placements here. So, I mean, it could even be like Aries or Libra in the 7th house. It doesn't have to be, that's just a number, or the 3rd or the 4th even. Or in the 9th is what I'm seeing as well. But definitely check out your chart here. Do a little bit of deep dive into your own chart, and I would love to hear what this is all about, pile number 2. And I'm also hearing from my spirit guides to keep your idea close to your chest until you have everything ready to be unveiled. Okay? Well, thank you, my lovely pile number 2, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose the Aquamarine generator, this is your career reading. So, this is actually the birthstone for Pisces and Aries who were born in the last week of March. This is actually a stone all about emotional cleansing, healing, and balance. Maybe some of you are going to be doing something largely with your throat chakra for what is next in your career. Maybe some of you could use a little bit, I mean, only if you accept this. I'm going to be sending you some throat activating and charging energies here through this crystal. I'm just feeling called to do this. I didn't do it for anyone else. So may this crystal, this beautiful aquamarine, help open up your throat chakra, cleanse it, heal it, and activate it for what you are doing next in your career. May you receive that. Alrighty. And so it is. Sorry, I meant to say that as well. Okay, so we have 18, clearing the excess. You are entering a transitional phase and would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it is in your physical body or your physical space. Card number 40, rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. Okay, I feel like some of you right away are being called to, again, maybe clear your energetic body here, your physical space. And I feel like you're about to get a reignition or a spark of interest here for something that really lights you up. We have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Gorgeous. I feel like this is something that your inner child has always wanted to do, something that's really speaking to you. We have infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Okay, that is so gorgeous. I feel like some of you are already doing what you're being called to rediscover here. And it's almost like you might be finally now tapping into creating a business out of what this joy is, this rediscovery is. We have shapeshifter, light attributes, skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness, ability to see the potential in everything. Shadow attribute, projecting any image that serves your personal agenda in that moment. Yeah, this feels like all piles felt really spiritual, but this feels like a really spiritual pile here. Some of you might be Pisces, or some of you could even be the Pisces Aries cusp here. It doesn't have to be. Or you could have either of those in your birth chart. We have card number 19. Look at that, 18 and 19. Moon, perception. Some of you could also be Cancers again, or Pisces. Interesting. Something to do with like how you're perceiving something here. Let's keep going. Explorer. Keep trying. There are no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. You may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and curiosity. You may need to go wandering and trust the unknown. That's where the magic lies. Beautiful. This feels like a Sagittarius card. You might have Sagittarius or Aquarius in your chart, or a prominent Jupiter placement again. Let's keep going. Recognition. Your money is looking good and solid. Whatever you're working on now will win you the respect of others. You could earn a leadership position or get the recognition you deserve. Exactly. With this aquamarine, I feel like a lot of you are going to be using your voice a lot here. Some of you are, like I said, it's almost like you have a hobby or something that you're really skilled at, and it's like you're about to really gain a big following here, or gain a lot of customers, or if you have a channel, this could be subscribers here. I feel like something's about to shift majorly here, and it's all like gonna bring you so much happiness here, and it feels like it's gonna be like really abundant here. We have like stacks of cash here. We have all these fruits and everything this family needs. And it just feels like it's something so effortlessly here. And it's something to do with possibly your psychic gifts here, or something that you're doing to heal, or something that you're doing from home, something that, you could even be my channelers here, psychics, intuitives, but I feel like whatever it is, it's like you can wear many hats. You can shift into many roles here. It's almost like you have so many complex layers to you here, and I feel like people are now about to really explore you, explore your work. They're going to, you're going to gain, maybe even some of you, some sort of an award or some sort of recognition for whatever it is that you're doing, pile 3. This feels pretty major, okay? We have work smart. Are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes solutions are that simple. Sorry, it's like I have had to catch my breath this whole reading. Okay, so it says, perhaps it's time to clean house personally and professionally, to start with a clean palette. Stick to basic needs when it comes to spending and put some money aside. Wow, this is talking about clearing the excess too. Okay, some of you are, I feel like you have, it's almost like when people are really intelligent, it's like you think of this beautiful way to do something, but it ends up being so complex that it's like it almost if I feel like it could take the joy out of things, or it's like it starts to get frustrating when you have to do something repetitively, or it's like it's almost like even like when you're trying to like work magic or do a manifestation, or you know what I mean, like when you're trying to call something in, it almost feels like it feels so complex, but really like it's so easy and effortless that it just it's like once you like you set it, you forget it, and you just tap into like these things that cause you joy and delight here. Explore other hobbies and interests, maybe clear your space here, get ready for what's to come. But it's almost like, but like I was saying, it's like, you know, it's almost like you make things a lot more complicated than it should be, but it's because that's how you like logically, that's how you think things should go. Maybe pile 3, you're the type of person who's always had to work so hard for the things that you have, and it's like it just feels so complex. And I feel like once you release that weight, like of struggles or making things more difficult, I feel like it's just gonna shift things so quickly here for you. It's like it's gonna be unreal. It's gonna feel like a dream come true. It's gonna bring you so much joy. It's gonna open up your heart chakra too. I think your throat chakra as well. Third eye activation as well. And I feel like a lot of you are really going to learn more about your abilities, pile number 3. Like it feels like you have some really intricate abilities that you're going to be channeling and tapping into here. I feel like you're even going to shock yourself. We have truth and integrity. Interesting. I was talking about integrity in pile number 2 if you felt drawn to it. I feel like you're going to be exposing your true self here. And it's like people are going to see how beautiful your soul is. And it's like everyone's going to want your attention here. Everyone's going to trust you. Everyone's going to be like, you know, this person has such a pure, beautiful energy here. Like, we want more of pile 3. Like, whatever this is, it feels like it does feel like content creation for some of you here. It doesn't have to be. This could even be like you getting known for like your gifts and abilities. Like maybe some of you do like in-person workshops or something of that sort, like yoga retreats or something. I just feel like whatever it is that you're doing specifically, it just feels like you are about to go, you're gonna like, it's almost like if you're on level 1, you're about to skip to like a level 10 very soon here. We have children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. This is quite interesting. So some of you could work with children here. Doesn't have to be, but look, we have all these little cute angel babies here all over this card here. It's like some of you could do like children's yoga here. Some of you could have a platform that helps children or entertains them in a really helpful spiritual way. It's almost like, you know, it's like with all this crazy stuff that's happening in the planet these days, it's starting at a child level, and it's like in these businesses that you wouldn't ever even suspect. It's all subliminal, you know. And I don't know how deep I can really talk about this subject on this platform here, but it's almost like some of you are creatively inspired to make something really really truthful, something with a lot of integrity here that helps heal children in a beautiful way. Now, that doesn't have to be for all of you here, but it could be very well for some of you. Wow, we have yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. Some of you could do children's yoga, children's meditations here, in-person classes, online classes, whatever it is. Some of you don't have anything to do with like working with children, but some of you are yogis, and some of you are going to be helping activate people, heal people. It's almost like, I love yoga. I would love to take my 200 hours class and really start like training and learning and teaching myself. But I haven't had the time, energy, or space for that. But I think this is really amazing. And I applaud you for this if you are an instructor here. But I feel like something that you do is really triggering people to heal themselves or get themselves in alignment energetically. It doesn't even have to be yoga. It could be whatever it is that you do personally. These were just cards that I felt called to pull. We also have counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Wow, okay, so some of you could be child counselors. You could be like just counselors in general here, or you could have, like I said, if some of you have a platform here, it almost feels like you're counseling people and you're helping them get into alignment or helping them heal or find their guidance or their direction here, which is so gorgeous. But whatever it is that you do, it feels like pile number 3, you have some beautiful light codes in your voice, in your energy. Whatever it is that you're doing feels really magical here. And it's almost like spirit channels directly through you to who and whatever you're doing here. And this is something that it's like you're intuitively like picking up here. It's almost like you have a really strong transmitter. And then we have caution. Well, that one kind of throws me for a loop. Wow. Okay, I'm getting it now. Some of you, Spirit wants you to caution yourself once this recognition and this abundance comes in here. Don't be fearful of it. Don't get overwhelmed. Embrace it. Enjoy it here. Keep doing it, what it is that you're doing here. I think this is also a caution to let go of like any extra complexities that you're dealing with here. Try to remember or notice when you're making things more difficult than it should be. Also, Spirit really wants you to clear and cleanse your space. Now, it could be physically or energetically, it could be both. So I feel like that might be a caution that could help bring this in, because some of you, sorry, I had to burp. Excuse me. Some of you need to clear your space for this to make its way to you here. Whew. That was an intense pile. Okay, so we're going to ask some questions here. All right, Spirit, what do you want pile 3 to know about what is next in their money and career? Oh, so we got one that dropped. I'm not going to take it. What is next in pile 3? I almost said 1. Pile 3's career. We have the Empress. What is next, or what does Spirit want pile 3 to know about what is next in their career? Okay. So I'm kind of getting 2 messages out of this pile 3. So it feels like there's going to be people who are sitting back, like watching your growth, your abundance here with this Empress. It's almost like if you're a content creator, people are going to be like waiting for more and more of your time, energy, and whatever it is that you're offering here. For others of you, it's almost like you're going to be it's almost like you're going to be learning about what is worth creating, like what is worth investing your time and energy into here. I feel like Spirit also really wants you to pay attention to your pentacles here, like try to save some of your funds. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you, it's like you're going to be understanding what is worth, what ideas are worth your time and energy here. All right. What should pile 3 be aware of in their career? Wow, okay. We have the 7 of Cups with the 4 of Pentacles wanted to come out. Got 7-7 here. Some of you could be a life path 7. Let's get one more. Whoa. This one very clearly wanted to come out. What should pile 3 be aware of in their career? So at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Knight of Wands, and this is the Emperor sticking out. Wow, look at that, the Nine of Cups underneath that. So Spirit really wants you to take control of this dream that you've been holding on to here. Like, Spirit wants you to take action on it, because this is something to do with your legacy, something that'll bring in generational wealth here for you and your family and your loved ones. But it's very imperative that you actually act on your dreams here. Like, don't hold back. Explore these beautiful ideas and fantasies that you've been holding on to for what it feels like years. It could be anywhere from 4 to 10 years you've been thinking about this, but it's almost like some of you had to go through some aches and pains, some growing pains here to really get you to the level of where you're at now, to really understand your capabilities, your gifts, your intelligence. Okay, that was really beautiful. Does pile 3 have any blocks they should be aware of? Blocks. There's that Emperor. So we got the King of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the Emperor. So for some of you, if you are like in a relationship with an earth sign here or a fire sign, I don't want to say they could potentially be a block, but it almost feels like if you have somebody around you, it's almost like they might try to, not even intentionally, but it's almost like they might distract you with things here, especially when you're like at this emperor status or emperor level here. It's almost like you need to be aware of like things that you need to do for this job, this career, this life purpose, this destiny here. And it's like don't let anyone or anything steer you off of your success and your victory here. Some of you are about to gain an intense following or popularity, whatever it is for you. You're going to be seen. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this out and ask for some tips for success for pile 3. The Tower, tips for success for pile 3. The 5 of Wands, tips for success. The 4 of Swords. So Spirit really wants you to let any relationships that cause you drama like fall away here. Like don't let this drama or this argumentative energy or competitive energy get to you here. Like tear down that idea of maybe comparison to like other like businesses in your niche or other like things that are similar in your niche here. Like don't compare yourself here. That'll be very self-destructive. Is the first message I'm getting. Also don't engage, like let those relationships that are very dramatized in your life, like let those fall away because they're not bringing you any peace. And Spirit is really saying to work on your health and your healing here. And that'll bring in this manifestation, whatever it is that you're working on here. Now I'm looking at the timer and it is 1:11 and it was 83 seconds, which is also 11. So you could be seeing a lot of ones at this time, so definitely pay attention to that. And hopefully you enjoyed your reading, my lovely pile 3. The best of luck to you on your journey, and I will catch you all on the next reading. Bye, pile 3.